is the 5-minute compression of the USD JPY. Okay, you can see right there I'm on the 5-minute chart. Now the reason why I'm on my 5-minute chart is, first off, it is Friday and I'm not looking for a longer term trade because I'm not looking to hold my position over the weekend. What I'm looking to do here is enter the trade to occupy my time during today's trading session. So I want to look for a nice little trade on a smaller compression. And what I'm seeing here early on is very nice movement in the USD JPY pair on the 5-minute compression. Okay, and let's just go ahead here and talk about what I'm seeing. And basically what I'm seeing here on my 5-minute chart is I'm looking at the first movement that has occurred down here coming from the Asian session into the London session. What we have here is a nice movement in the market. We can see that happening. And then we had a pullback for a retracement down here to around the 61.8, as you can see in light blue. But first off, so there isn't confusion, let me just go ahead here and erase all this analysis and we'll get covering it as we go along with it. So first off, as you can see there, my first movement that I talked about right there, okay, a nice movement north. We saw a retracement and then we saw continuation of this movement, and what I did is I placed my Fibonacci expansions on this movement, and you can see that our second movement that came in here rested perfectly at that 61.8 fib expansion zone. So from there I was looking for a retracement, okay, and we can see that a retracement is going to happen once I place my fib retracement key on here. Let's go ahead and do that, and then there you can see the new levels of fib retracements for the movement that we are currently looking at. Now you can see here that this movement retraced to around the 50% retracement area, and then from here what we had was a very nice movement come in here during the London session that took it directly up to the 127.2. So what I'm picking up on here is a lot of harmony of the fib retracements and the fib expansions. Now since this is a smaller movement, I haven't placed my fib zones. I'm just going here off the 5-minute chart, and what I'm looking for now here is the completion of this movement during the New York trading session. It's a great time here that I have the video because I've just gotten my signal to go into this market, but I'm going to wait here just a few more seconds for this next candle here to give me the entry. Now what I'm looking at here first off is the completion of this movement, and that's what I want to trade for, and I want to trade for this 161.8. Now this isn't going to be a tremendous trade here, but this is going to be a gimme trade, as I like to call it. And what I'm looking for here is just a really quick entry in this market to get in, get out, and finish my week of trading. And here you can see what I'm going to look for here is the retracements to respected of this movement. So placing my new retracements here, what we can see is that this market is already trying to turn off of that 382 retracement, okay, and you can see that right there, and we're already seeing very nice price action in here. And what we have done is we have made it above our 5-minute line of supply. You can see that right here, okay, and we're making it just above that right there. So once I get my candle here close, if I'm opening my new candle up above the line of supply, that is my entry. And again, it's going to be a small entry here, just around 20 pips for that 161.8, but that's all I really want here on this Friday trading session. I want to get in and out of the market quickly so I don't suffer for any profit taking that may be done by the larger traders here in the market. So what I'm going to do here is just wait a few seconds. When this candle closes out, then we will give ourselves an entry in the market. So again, you know what it is here is just basic respect on this market, okay, and it looks like we're not even going to get an entry here unless we see a pullback. So we got our open in there. We're going to take a nice little entry on the USD JPY. We can already see. Alright, let's go ahead here and buy in on the USD JPY, and my limit is going to be right at that 161.8 fib expansion. Okay, now what I will also do here is if I do get an opportunity for a pullback, I will take that pullback too in the market for a trade. Okay, and let's just, while we're waiting for this pair here, most likely we're going to see the payout here in a few minutes or so. Let me set my top profit level. Okay, we're going to set it at the 89.20 price level, just around the 161.8. Alright, there you can see where I have set my limit. Actually, I need to drop it down, but just want to show here a nice opportunity to trade. You know, again, it's Friday, so I want to take that quick trade. And basically what you need to see here is how we have an initial movement here. We can see there's very nice movement here in the market, a retracement to the 61.8, perfect payout to the 61.8 fib expansion, a retracement off of that, perfect payout here to the 127.2 fib expansion, a retracement off of that, and now what I'm looking for here is the continuation for the payout to that 161.8 fib expansion. So what I call this here is a respect and harmony of the Fibonacci retracements and expansions, and that's what I'm taking it here on. And then, you know, just looking right here, what I had was a 5-minute line of supply that once this market broke it, I knew that demand is going to overcome that, and demand drives the price further north, and we can see that is currently happening. So we've taken that, we've set our trade, we've set our limits, okay, and let's go ahead here and just cover what happened on the Euro Great British Pound. Now on the Euro Great British Pound, what we can see is that we did achieve our 127.2. Let me take this off really quickly, okay, and here you can see we achieved the 127.2 area in the market, so all trades were paid out. Let me just bring up my account history so you can see that all trades were indeed paid out at the top profit, and you can see that right there. So very nice there what happened on the Euro Pound. And again, look how many trades I was able to pull out of that. There's 5 trades in there, many of them averaging well over 50-60 pips, okay. Our biggest trade was the 100 pip, I should say, on the first entry, which was our scout trade. So again, it's just here, what I look for is for areas in the market where I'm going to find perfect respect. Now, you know what, just before we wrap up this presentation, look here how this market paused at that 127.2. That's where I took my profit at. Now, chances were we're going to see the continuation for the payout of the 161.8, which we did, and look how this market's consolidating at this area. So this method is very strong as long as you know what you're doing, and when you find those key areas, you can hit them hard, just like we did here on the Euro Great British Pound. And since this was a trade that was taken during the middle of the week, I was able to add on positions, as you saw earlier, where I added on 5 different positions at different areas in this market. A key area where I added on was off of this 100%. Look how nicely it was taken off, and look at the retracement right there. Price action coming in on here, and boom, we knew that we were in here for an entry on this north. So, you know, just starting off this week here with our chart of the day is a great way to start off. Let's just take a look here and see what our USD JPY is doing. Now it is trying to make it up to that 161.8 where our profit area is going to be. So with that said, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for joining us. It was a nice week. We had nice trade opportunities show up. We'll see you next week for the chart of the day. Make sure to come back and see us then. Until then, have a great weekend and happy trading.